Hello, good afternoon. I'm going to do some sharing here. Happy Sunday. My house is about to get a lot louder. A lot louder. There's a few more shares here. Thankfully, Facebook is running fairly decent today, so add this to my page. Trudge. I'm not allowed to go live on one page because it doesn't have that, and now it's doing that. So, all right. That's why I don't like doing that. All right. Let's get started. I think I had one person. I think they left. All right. Too much clicking. Too much clicking. There we go. We're here. Happy day. Ah. Ah. All right. So, yeah, there's a bunch of. So my niece is leaving to Turkey for a year, and so a bunch of people are in town. They're all coming over, and we're gonna, well, they're gonna party. Love you, bye. And by party, I mean they're gonna sit around and talk. I, I, there won't be any alcohol involved. I pretty much guarantee that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, today we'll be in the 12 by 12. It actually leads us all over the place. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. I don't know if I have the answer, but I'm gonna try, Lori. Good to see you. Good to see you. You have been busy, busy, busy. Good job. Good job. You and I have been so busy, we have not had a chance to give each other shit lately. there's changes coming, man. They're coming. Can you feel it too, Lori? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but there's change coming. Um, and it's good. All right. So today, this is out of the daily reflection, and it's called Sacrifice, Unity, Survival, which leads us to As Bill Sees It, page 220, which is called Love Everybody, which leads us to the 12 by 12, page 92. So that's where we're going to end up, in the 12 by 12, page 92. I've read this several times this week. This was the step. Yeah. Oh, starting your new swing today. Good for you. Good for you. I am. We've almost got our detox here. August. August. We're gonna have our detox, man. I'm very happy about that. Hooked up with Sobriety House and Cross Purpose. Um, People are catching on. Isn't it cool? Isn't it cool? They're starting to see that this is a family disease, man. This is a family disease, and we've got to grow together. All right. So I'm going to start on page 92 with the first full paragraph. All right. Now that we are in AA and sober and winning back the esteem of our friends and business associates, we find that we still need to exercise special vigilance as insurance against big shotism. We often check ourselves by remembering that we are today sober only by the grace of God, and that any success we may be having is far more his success than ours. I don't get to take credit. No, you're going to get credit. You will. And I get it because there's some of us, we do a lot of service work. It's the 80-20 rule. 20% of the people do 80% of the work. It's prevalent everywhere. All right. Now, for me, I do a lot of talking and I put myself in a lot of different arenas. So I have to be careful of this big shotism. I do. I have to stay humble and remember that I'm only doing what I'm doing by the grace of God. That without you and without God, I'm not much. But with you and with God, I can move mountains. You and I can move mountains together. Together, right? All right. Finally, we began to see that all people, including ourselves, are to some extent emotionally well as frequently wrong. Okay, so that's quite kind of my answer. What can I trust in people? That they're emotionally ill and quite frequently wrong. And you know what? So am I, including ourselves. I'm wrong quite often. Okay. But I learned something. Lori taught me this a long time ago. I put it in the correct arena so I can get the right answer. See, I can be wrong here. Isn't that neat? I can be wrong here. My friends will correct me if need be. All right. Now, I said this yesterday. Let's say I'm talking to somebody and they say something, they say it wrong, but I knew what they meant. I do not correct them. I used to. I used to have this need to correct them. I don't feel that need anymore. I understood what they were saying, and they usually stop and say, I meant this. Hey, Daryl, good to see you. Good to see you. Two of my accountability buddies are here. I better fly right. Ah, good to see you, man. I'm glad you had an adventurous trip, man. That was an adventurous trip. I may not get out as much as everybody else, but I follow you. I'm watching, man. Okay. It's good to see you, and I'm glad you made it home safe, man. Love you, brother. All right. And then we approach true tolerance and see what real love for our fellows actually means. It will become more and more evident as we go forward that it is pointless to become angry or to get hurt by people who, like us, are suffering from the pains of growing up. I feel this. I feel it through and through. And when I say that I feel it, that's what's going on in my life, man. It's what's going on in my life. Okay. 2, 3 weeks ago, somebody said something in a meeting and it fucking changed everything. Right? He said, I give more grace to complete strangers than I do my own family. I was like, holy crap. That son of a bitch. He was he was absolutely right. He was absolutely right. I was doing a disservice to my own family, man. Okay. Now, does this make me bad? No. But you know what it did? It put me in a place where I just don't feel hate anymore. Yes, that includes everyone. And I've had a hard time the last 4 or 5 years. Okay. I've always known it was my problem. But now I found another level of freedom and it's fucking beautiful, man. Yeah. Yeah, huh, Daryl. Then I even give to myself. Yeah, even the grace that I give to myself. That another good point. Another good point. I didn't see. We always got to take it a step further as alcoholics and addicts, you know. So Like us, so like them, like me, they're suffering from the pains of growing up. And it doesn't matter how old they are either. There's something I'm naive about, or a good chance of that, right? You know, I don't know. I mean, look what I learned a few weeks ago, and it changed. Okay, and there's a lot to say here. So, but let's just say, even my little brother and my sister and everybody in my family that I didn't think there was we were ever going to really talk again are suddenly reaching out. Wow, you know, it was because I made a decision on Mother's Day that I was going to go and have a good time, despite of myself. It's always hard. My emotions get in the way. So I decided this time, fuck my emotions. I'm gonna go and have fun. My mom doesn't. She's getting older. So while I was there, I noticed my older brother and my little brother were doing stuff to help out mom, and I told them, you guys, I know I wasn't available before, but I'm available now if you ever need me. And they've been reaching out since that. And I said it in front of my mom. I want her to know that we're growing. I want her to pass away. Wouldn't it be nice if she passed away knowing that all of her children are going to get along? Don't you think that's what she wants? Okay. Out of everything that my mother's done for me, I think I can do that for her. Okay. It's sacrifice. It's a good sacrifice. Okay. All right. Such a radical change in our outlook will take time, maybe a lot of time. I'm at 8 years and I'm just now hitting some things that a lot of other people do, you know, that's okay. It may not take you that much time. Okay. But I decided to go further and further down. I decided to create more trauma that I had to deal with first before this worked for me. So, what worked is I had to go through the 12 steps and do that. Then I had to heal. And now I'm working the steps again to. Not many of us can truthfully assert that they love everybody. Okay. Let's do the next line. Most of us must admit that we have loved but a few, that we have been quite indifferent to many so long as none of them gave us any trouble. I love that part. I love you, just don't give me any trouble. As for the remainder, well, we really disliked or hated them. So, and this is going to be, I think it's different for everybody, but the system works depending on how you just do it. For me, it is actually easy for me to love you. So easy. It is. All I have to do is pull out my empathy and I can love you. Yay! Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, I'll fucking cry. I'm so fucking happy for you, dude. That is so fucking cool. Good for you, man. That is awesome. Happy tears. Happy tears. I don't need that. So it's easy. It's actually easy for me to love everybody. Okay. Liking, on the other hand, whoa, like me liking you is harder to do than for me to love you. See, it's easy for me to love you and let you stay over there. That's easy. Okay. So this is what I do. if there's somebody that is disturbing me, prayer is not quite enough for me. I need a little more work. So what I do is I think of the attributes in them that I do like. Because there are things in them that I do like. It's just that the things that they did to me tend to overwhelm the things that I like about them. So I must put that to the side. And now I can like this person. Okay. Now I have to give this to everybody or it doesn't work. Okay. Here was the other problem. I didn't know how to love. When I was drinking, the love I gave you was not true love because I didn't know what it was. No. My brain thought love was sex. What it thought. Nope. See, through my PTSD and my EMDR, I learned how to start learning how to love people appropriate to each relation. And when I found I could do that, then it changed for me. Even before that, there was a step before that. I had to learn how to love myself. There was no way I could love you the way that you needed to be loved if I didn't love myself first. How did I do that? I did that with you and God. Yep, I faked it. Fake it till you make it. That's the slogan. I don't love me. I don't love me for. Yeah, thank you for putting it that way. Yeah, acceptance. It meant you loved me too. Yeah. Now I have really bad intimacy issues. Actually, it's not funny. I'm finding out that, man, yeah, that's not a um, that's not for here. All these attitudes are common enough. We AAs find we need something much better in order to keep our balance. We can't stand it if we hate deeply. I can't. It drove me crazy. The hate drove me crazy. And now, even if I think of the people that are my enemies, I don't have any more enemies. They're gone. They're gone. They don't exist anymore. It is a freedom. It is a freedom. What I know it is funny because I think about it every day. I don't know where to start. I think we need to talk again first. I need a little motivation. We can't stand it if we hate it deeply. That idea that we can be possessively loving of a few, can ignore the many, and continue to fear or hate anybody has to be abandoned, if only a little at a time. And that's what, oh, I caught the hint, Dale. I caught the hint. I'm going to tell you something. It takes a lot of courage to come on here with your sponsor who's telling you that you still haven't done your work yet. Okay. Hey, I'm telling on myself. So, it's all right. These are the risks I take when I come on here. But you know what? I'm not embarrassed. I'm not upset. I love my friends being here. I love my friends being here, even if they're giving me a hard time. Okay. So I'm going to start, because I say quite often that pain isn't necessarily have to be required to change. So probably time to take my own advice. Okay. 15 minutes. Okay. So here was the thing that we can be possessively loving of a few. I did that with my wife. I consumed, when I was drinking, I consumed all of her time. I tried to. And if I didn't get what I wanted, if I felt like I would, okay. My wife and I, we do a lot of stuff. I don't see her very much. I don't see her very much. I cannot dominate her time. I cannot dominate her time. Absolutely. Daryl, you're doing it with love. I'm catching it. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. See, now if you would have come on here and say, you ain't doing the fucking work, or then I would have gotten mad, right? But that's not how he did it. So, all right. We can try to stop making unreasonable demands upon the people that we love. That's what I was just talking about. What about me? What about me? What about me? Now, sometimes I'll ask hey, can you do, never mind, I can take care of it. Because sometimes I forget that I'm legal to drive. Most of my life, I wasn't legal to drive. And sometimes I forget I own a car. Because I've been making unreasonable demands on people for years. For years. Okay. I really need to wash my car. It's a really nice car. Okay. And here it is. We can show kindness where we had shown none. With those we dislike, we can begin to practice justice and courtesy, perhaps going out of our way to understand and help them. Yeah, that's where I got that from. That's what I was like, okay, I have to go out of my way to like them. Okay. Because I have this rule, I'm not allowed to hurt God's children. Period. I know it's abrupt, it's black and white, but I need it that way. I need it that way. I need these quick because of this disruptive mind. So I need these live and let live. Hey, it's funny. People have been coming to me. They're saying, yeah, this is going on. I'm like, have we thought about both sides? I mean, my reactions are actually different. And it's just weird. It's just weird. Thanks, brother. It was good to see you. Don't blow a tire or an engine. I love you. And yeah, I will hit you up. All right. Let's do the reading right here and then we will wrap it up. I have learned that I must sacrifice some of my personality traits for the good of AA. And as a result, I have been rewarded with many gifts. You know, I get so many gifts. Okay. And I'd like to say not all of them they're not all of them are material, but some of them are. It's weird. Um, I've been rewarded with many gifts, many different types of gifts. But the biggest gift is my serenity. It's my balance. I love it there. I am the most helpful. When I am there, I'm the wise old man that I want to be. Because that's all I want to do. I just want to sit at a big fucking desk and help people. That's all I want to do. I just want to be a wise old man, giving shit away. I don't fucking care about money. I don't care about the rest of it. I don't. I just want everybody to have a better life. Because when you have a better life, I have a much better life. Because I get to watch you. All right. False pride can be inflated through prestige, but by living tradition 6, I receive the gift of humility instead. Cooperation without affiliation is often deceiving. If I remain unrelated to outside interests, I am free to keep AA autonomous. Then the fellowship will be here, healthy and strong for generations to come. All right, let's read tradition 6 real quick. An AA group ought never endorse, finance, or lend the AA to any related facility or outside enterprise. Less problems of money, property, and prestige divert us from our primary purpose. There we go. All right. Thank you everybody for being here. Go get your errands done, your chores done. I think I'm gonna go buy a new cord for my. Yeah, I'll go buy a new cord. I love you. Peace out and